Hello guys. Um, this video was completely supposed to go in a different direction, but I am just no words right now. No, lots of words. Okay, so I was getting ready to make a completely, totally different freaking video, and I was watching this video about Twin Flame. And this person was talking about this message that they had channeled, which I believe they completely may have taken out of context or something. I'm not sure. But this is how I feel personally. I don't want to offend anybody that may be watching this, or maybe the person that made this video, which by the way was 7 months ago. So I don't know where they're at on this conclusion now, but it just absolutely kind of, I don't know, it ruffled my feathers a little bit, and I'm gonna explain why. Okay. This girl's talking about twin flames are not real. She received this message. She channeled this message, which I totally believe is real channeling. Um, that twin flames are not real, but they are real. Which, first off, what the fuck? They're real, but they're not real. The feeling of twin flames are real, she says, but we created the idea of twin flames as human beings to reach oneness with the universe, which we don't maybe feel we're accomplished to do like ourselves. So we create this idea, I guess is where she's going with this, of the twin flame to reach our potential oneness that is needed to ascend. Now, this is where I get completely like, I can't believe this because of the experiences I have had. If you have a twin flame relationship and you've been through the first part of it and you're now going through the second part where you have broke apart and experienced becoming a whole person yourself, and so has your twin flame, and you have come back together as two whole people and made an even stronger connection. There's no way, first of all. Second of all, I didn't even know what a twin flame relationship was. I already have been experiencing this since last year. I just found out maybe 2 months ago about this phenomena of the twin flame and everything. But I went through everything that it described and I was like, holy shit. Like, I knew that something had to give. If you watch my first video, if you look at my channel, it's about my relationship with my twin flame, but I don't get into a lot of details on the twin flame relationship. It's just about my relationship and what happened. But basically, we knew each other for years, didn't acknowledge that we liked each other. Finally, one time, met up, hung out, and acknowledged that. Started to like each other more and more, started dating. Then he realized, or didn't realize, but started going through some things, and we both started realizing and drifting apart. And I ended it, let him go, and said, if you need time to figure your life out, I want you to go do that, because he was lost and confused. And honestly, so was I, but I was so hung on to the idea I would have done anything to make it work had he been happy. But me loving him so much, seeing that he wasn't happy, I let him go. Now, the results are phenomenal, and then finding out later about the twin flame relationship is phenomenal. Another crazy incident that happened to me that has me so faithful in this. I don't even know if that's the right fucking word to use, so I might just be retarded right now. But we every time I would ask him what time it was, he would look at the clock and be like, "It's 11:11." And this happened for over a week. And I'm like, what the fuck is 11:11? Like, this is fucking weird. That weirded me out in the first place. Then I'm listening to this song. It's called Jinx by DNCE, which, by the way, is my jam, so you should check it out. But um, yeah, there's this part where he says, "Eyes closed 11:11." There's a part where he mentions the 11:11 thing in that song, and then I kept just coming across that number in just random places. It was just so strange and weird, and I was just like, I have to Google this. I have. all I did was Google 1111, like 11 dot dot 11, like the time. And it pops up with this thing that says 1111 is a sign or just kind of a representation of a phenomenon that a lot of people experience, and it's not always 1111. It'll be like a certain number or a certain time that'll pop up all the time. They'll always notice that it's that time. They'll always see like that number on the billboard or on TV, on a song, say that number randomly, or like if you play the lottery or whatever, that kind of thing. And it also talks about the twin flame relationship, and that being a sign of the coming of the twin flame relationship. That's been a very common thing. It's not the only thing it's been common for, but that's been common as well. And that absolutely just totally blew my mind. And then I start looking more and more, and it says twin flames are going to reunite in December 2015. Like, what? December 2015 is when the reuniting happened after we broke up. I mean, this is just recently. It's been like 2 months. But I can't even explain to you. Okay, another thing that this girl said was that people have this conception, and this is why we created this, is because it's the best relationship you could ever have, because it's your perfect soulmate that you were meant to be with, and that this is going to change your life and make your life complete. And people are all caught up on this phenomenon and trying to put this relationship into a box, this twin flame relationship into a box. I can totally see that. I totally got caught into that before I even knew what it was, because I felt that feeling. And what I believe she was trying to get across, but where she may have got confused at, is that we are not just in this to grow into each other as one and have the best relationship together, just together with anybody, like with that one person. As you become a whole person and they become a whole person through excruciating, burning pain almost. It's terrible if you're a stubborn ass bitch like me. Okay, I was not ready to change. I was not ready to give up my ways. And if it was something I wanted to make up, I totally would have not done it, because I'm fucking me. But I had to. It was like a forced thing. I forced everything inside of me to change, and it burned. It hurt in a way I couldn't believe, but it was beautiful. And I had crazy, like my art has expressed these geometrical shapes that I've never experienced. I've had so much more connection with spirit and with oneness since. I've always been connected to spirit. I've always been interested in spirituality, but I've never been on the level that I'm at right now. I don't want anybody to get discouraged by anything that they might hear. Stay true to what you're feeling. If you are in your twin flame relationship, just know that it is not the only thing that matters, because you are trying to become one with oneness. So do not get too distracted by your twin flame and the beauty of all of it. Just know that it is your destiny in life to come together with this person so you can love outward and upward into ascension when everything is said and done. I don't want to make this video too much longer, but if you have any questions about twin flame relationships or anything that I've experienced, or any videos maybe you want me to make or talk about, you can like and subscribe, and please do, and put any comments, or in the comment section. I guess that's about all for today. So I'm sorry if this video was kind of like frazzled and hard to put information together, but I was just kind of on one. But peace and love.